Yeah, I got the idea. Ping of death is what he's asking. So talking about the ping of death, you can say an attack, or maybe if you have seen maybe it's TCP or SYN flood, or maybe the IP flooding attack. Okay, so these are the different forms we generally call as it's a distributed denial of service attack, that is DDoS attack. That refers, yeah. Yes, definitely, that is correct. So how this thing actually happened, what's the story behind is that, see, this is the one kind of attack in cyber world that have no 100% proof is available that you can do mitigate this thing at 100% level. Okay, that's not possible. We have to prepare for that much bandwidth that it can accept from the server side generally. So before understanding the DD, we have to understand about the only DOS attack. Okay, so that will be like a denial of not it's a denial of service attack. So what actually happened, if you have some website you have experience that it goes out of service or service is not available, the website is not responding sometimes, in festival seasons, if the e-commerce kind of website is there, or some websites are giving information, so maybe due to higher traffic the website got stuck, not giving us a response. That what we call as a denial of service attack. Like generally it's a part we call as a client and server architecture actually. So now if I talk about the client and server architecture, so that is particularly so that will be look like in this way, client and server. Okay, so this is how it look like. A server through which we are getting the services, and these are the end users over different places. So what are the requests we ask, server will give the response. That means the website which is running on this particular server will give us a response. Okay, now what actually happened, that I am this is a single server that having a website which is giving you some response, or you can visit the website, access the service from that particular portal. But what happened at the same time, if it is asking multiple questions, multiple requests, so how the server will give the response if server is not that much capable of? So it will goes down for a while so that we can reset it or we can restart the server. Got it? Same thing is actually also happen with us. If we talk about right now, you all are living at home, so I am also teaching you. At the same time some family person comes and they are also bothering you that this thing you can do, this that thing you can do, so you cannot concentrate at the same time with both two different areas, correct? So that is how the concept works about the denial of service attack, that whatever the things that giving as per the give and take format. So what actually happened, if we are getting lots of requests at the same time, server got confused that to which person should I give the first response, and due to that what actually happened, the server got confused, and it's buffer memory, there will be some kind of buffer memory, or there is a limitation, okay, that it can handle it, that we call as a internet bandwidth format. If we talk about the website, real websites scenarios, so there will be some bandwidth that it can consume at a certain level, because every machine has their own limitation, correct? every person have some limitations. We cannot intake full. After certain time we have to stop. Okay, that's the thing. The same thing is also happen with these websites, or you can say here servers, or maybe it is a cloud server or anything. That so if I'm continuously pinging you, you will got confused that how much time I should give the response. So that's what we call the denial of service attack. So I am just sending a random message, still your buffer size or your buffer memory will got exhausted. Because let's suppose right now we have 4 people, you all are 4 to 5 people we have in the group, that you are accessing the course and learning about the thing. But at the same time, if everybody asks to me question, it is possible for me to give the answer at the same time? Not possible, because I also have only 2 years. So through 2 years I can concentrate 1 or 2 question at the same time maximum, if I'm little bit intelligent that much. If you all are asking question at the same time, so I got confused that which question is what, and to which person I should give the first question answer. Correct? So that's the part of called denial of service attack, and this is happen with the single system also. We can generate this much huge amount of packet that in a few seconds we will got lots of thousands of packets to the server I will just sending. So due to that the service will got reduced, so server will got not responding. So maybe the out of service is not available, this kind of messages will come on the website. So we need to restart the server to better. That is what we call the denial of service attack, and it can be done in a different format, not only in the part of TCP, SYN or IP flooding. What this is all, don't worry, these are the different just techniques that we use. Okay, that's the part of denial of service attack. But see, this is just a one single system that is generating that much power. Okay, so think about it like if I am using 100 system from different location and then doing the same thing to live website. Okay, so DOS attack is happen with single system also, but DDoS attack is actually happen with multiple system from multiple location. So you cannot track one single IP to identify that which is the originator of this attack, because that is working in the background. So there we have a one concept called command and control architecture. CNC is a particular platform through which we can actually connect handling 100 system at the same time. How this thing is actually work, there you can see. So this is how the things works in the particular process part. So let me open in a new page. This is how it look like. So this is the target server which is running, and I am the bot master. Bot master, what we call the hacker, actually the hacker's person, and it is just taking a CNC that we call as a command and control, through which it can handle multiple systems from multiple location. So these systems become as a bot, because what actually happen in the DDoS attacks, that I can compromise your all 5 system remotely, and even you don't know that your system is compromised, and from your computers I am just generating that flooding attack to target the server, to targeting a specific website on a different location. So even somebody is trying to investigate that particular which is the originator of this particular attack, so it will be very impossible task to perform, because it is getting lots of queries at the same time. It's just like bombarding we are doing continuously, sending multiple packets or requests. That server got confused. So this is how the thing we have called the ping of death attack is in the cyber crime you have. So here you can also cannot give anything what we call as 100% solution. because you are giving a service through some website, so you cannot block everyone. When we are doing a filtration of IP address, filtration of network traffic due to taking help of firewalls, so it is not possible to filterize, because you cannot identify who is the genuine traffic is coming and who is the illegal traffic is coming, because this systems are remotely compromised and controlling through remotely by the hacker. Okay, so that's what we call as a ping of death attack. That is a one part. And if you can recently say how much such volume, so recently the Google Cloud is face the world biggest DDoS attack in their cloud platform. Maybe just the past week they have DDoS, the recent attack. I think here you will get Google just blocked world's largest web DDoS cyber attack ever, just like 7 days or 4 or 5 days before. So let me check the main. This is just a website, or this is not the original one. Let me go to the main Google search. It is not coming. Here you can see. So like today is the first page where you will get the latest any hype or new kind of attacks tweet, because lots of hackers groups are active on the Twitter. So if you want to be, you can go out here. Like DDoS guard was the first, I think they have given the alert. Before Google, the biggest handled by the GitHub, that was I think 1.5 year back. They have got that particular bandwidth kind of attack. Okay, here 715 requests per second. Here you can read it. So how many requests they are getting? This is the request they are getting: 46 million per second. So you can see, if I'm sending hi, it will be 1 second 1 request. Okay, but at the same time you are getting 46 million requests from all over the world, so you cannot able to give the response to everybody, because every next second you are getting a same kind of request, so you cannot filter it. Okay, but Google has that good infrastructure, so that actually they mitigate, like almost like that is a part. So that's how the things is actually work, because they have the cloud platform, which is a very good infrastructure they have built. So it is take almost 1 hour plus, like 69 minutes later they have resolved that thing to decrease the bandwidth. So here we just cannot stop all the requests, because different businesses is also running on cloud platform, Google Cloud platform. Okay, so we have to mitigate, or we can reduce the responses for that particular part. We cannot stop the service 100%. That is not a solution in IT we will follow in any kind of an attack is come. That is the thing. So there you will get detail about this part. Before this, so we have GitHub was recorded as the, it's around I think 37 38 something like that. So GitHub was recorded DDoS attack in 2018, I think. Yeah, it's like almost 3 years they have noted this much. So even here if you see go, it's around where it is gone there. So it's throughput, you can see here 1.269 million packets per second. That is a huge attack, because it is coming from all over the world. Like they are this kind of attack to set up, we require a very high good infrastructure, and it is done by with the combination of a group of hackers. You cannot imagine as a single person to perform, because we required money, we required infrastructure, we required good resource of connections with the people's in the internal organizations, so that you can perform this kind of attack to any particular platform. Okay, so GitHub have around like the throughput. That throughput means that it can accept a bandwidth of 1.3 TB per second request. Like when we are sending some request, so it is coming as a data packets, correct? Like this is a Mbps speed we are getting. You have the bandwidth that you can download at this particular speed. So same thing is with this particular part, but the attack was like 1.35 Tbps. If I go to the, they have given diagram or not, there you can maybe, let's go to this. Actually they didn't like, these are subcategories. We need to search with the first block. This is how it look like. So some output value and the input value. So that's how things work there. That is this is a peak. So the actually the infrastructure of GitHub, they only accept up to 1.3 Tbps bandwidth, but the attack goes up to 1.35 Tbps. So it means like 0.05 Tbps is extra bandwidth they have got. So it is like out of case, something is gonna happen with the GitHub infrastructure. Okay, so it's a part of the thing is that how it is working. So this is the main, this is actual main graph. It was like inbound, which is coming from outside the internal networks in the GitHub infrastructure. So that's the part we call as ping off attack or DDoS attack. Okay, anybody have now any kind of doubt is there? All clear? Okay, let me showcase you that how we can perform as a single machine to a DOS attack. Anybody have researched the second question that I have written in the last about the location tracking, the IP logger, something like that? Anybody try? Okay, no problem is there. I will showcase that too. So in like from next week we're going to start investing time more on this system that we have called Kali Linux OS. It's having pre-built coming with like almost 200 plus different tools. Selections are available for hacking. So this is like a dedicated hacking system, you can say. And maybe if you have researched something about cybersecurity testing parts, or maybe you have done some of the videos on this system only, correct? So let me open the machine, and if I have any certain machine to perform, I think this is good. What is the network? It's host adapter. Let me set on net, then disable this thing. Okay, and let me start the machine. So this is the machine we have available. Don't worry what I am doing. If you understand, that's good. If not understand, not a issue is there. Only I'm just showing you the demo of the DOS attack. Okay, and also remember that one more time I will showcase you Wireshark, that I told you that we will learn this in depth. So let me see. This is the ether, that is the adapter, and here we can monitor the traffic coming. So here let me just ping my main window machine, or I just pinging 5 packets to the google.com website. Okay, name resolution is not done, so let me just get www.google.com. Sorry, let me just connect with this and see. So I have crafted this thing like 5 packets is sent to the Google website, and I have received 5 packets. Okay, just a second, let me just close, continue that still. Wireshark, and let me generate this. Okay, so here you can see I have sent 5 packets and 5 packets received. Now this thing you can also able to see onto the Wireshark. Now in Wireshark we have lots of packets. Here you can see. Let me just maximize this thing, and again little bit increase the font. I think everybody can see the font. Let me know if any kind of problem comes. So I just filter this little bit. Yeah. Okay, so this is the source and this is the destination IP address we have. Okay, so here you can see we got the ping request and part. Let me filter this thing, ICMP. Now you can get a proper 10 packets, you can see. So here you can see first was request is done by from my local Kali system, that is 2.15 my Kali system IP address, and this is a Google IP address. Okay, so I just sent a request, I got a reply, request reply, request reply. That thing you can see total 10 packet I have captured in Wireshark. Also here you can see we have got 0 packet loss because 5 packet is transmitted and I got the response according to that particular part. Correct? Till here everything is clear? Let me know, any doubt is there anyone? Yeah. Yeah. No, that is the 100% correct thing is there. No issue is there particular part. That is a kind of incomplete performance we are doing. I will showcase that thing also. That is the thing that you have goes for the particular part. That is good. Not the issue is there. So I am just saying that this concept you understand. This is not a DOS attack. This is just a normal concept that when we send packet we got the receive. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we will craft a command that will send multiple requests to a system, and the system cannot able to give some kind of acknowledgement or response. So that's the part we call a DOS attack. So for that, firstly we need to check the IP address of this system. I think alpha LAN. Okay, alpha. What is the user and password? Even I don't know. Okay, so it's a alpha. Let me check. Root tour. No. Okay, no issue is there. Let me scan on. Okay. Two dot 1/24. Okay, we got, let's suppose we have this is a target IP we have. Okay, so if I use ping and I craft for 2 packets, so you can see 2 packet is transmitted, 2 packet is received. That is good. Now this is the complete connection. Now what we're gonna do, we will take our tool called hping3 that actually we use to perform a small kind of continuous attack to perform. So that we're gonna use it to get the parts. If you use hping3 -help, you will get all the list of the commands options that you can use. Here you can say we are using packet, finish, or acknowledgement. So we can craft as per our condition, that which condition we have to use. So there is one option is available with the there you can spoof the source address, like you can take any random IP address to perform the attack, or you can just use -- flood to send packet as fast as possible to a target system. That thing you can do. You can packet count, so you can create like things something like hping3 -c. Let's suppose I am crafting 10,000 or 100,000 packets hyphen flood, and the target IP is something like that 2.4. Now this is how it will look like, and if you see, you will getting a real time count. This is like a TCP bad packets. It's giving you the reset and acknowledgement packet to that particular server. Okay, and you can see in the background it is giving continuous that same packet, and I am not getting any kind of response from that particular target IP. Okay, so within a 2 or 3 seconds, if I stop here, you can see how many packets are transmitted. This is like 7.4 million packet I have transmitted within some time span, and this system will not be giving a response according to that. Okay, because here you can see this is all a red packet. So here we are just sending from this particular target to this particular part, and you are not getting any kind of information. So this is called the RST plus acknowledgement. We can combine with the flag. That is not the issues there. And here you can see it is sending from random port number. So from Kali machine, I am sending a random packet to every possible ports to a target machine, and it is not able to respond. Okay, so here the Wireshark is captured around 9.74, or you can say almost 97,000 packet is captured within a few seconds. Correct. So that is what we call the DDoS attack. DOS attack. It is a single system attack. Yes. Okay. And apart from this, we can also create the kind of scenario with the one more script we can use. Python is one language that we can use it for that part. So let me check if I have the ls Python script is available. Okay, let me download that thing. So there are some small script is also available. Python DDoS attack by the name, you can get it. So this kind of tool, what actually it will do, it will just retarget you at a specific port number, or you can redefine these particular platforms. So that are the things that we do to just stop some specific persons not to communicate in a network. These other codes are available, but it will recommend that you can use this all the tools in a secure environment or something like that, sandboxing kind of thing. So it will not impact any real website particular part kind of options. So there these other different options are available that you can use on different layers. Okay, so this is very big tool is actually that you can use it, not this much. You can use later also, but I am just showing a very simple script. Here we have lots of packets. You can see HTTPS based packet, HTTP botnet based packet is there. Okay, we have lots of packets are available to perform on. This is a GitHub that we can use it. Let me see this script. Python main, give the IP address and that something. Yeah, let me try with this. Okay, so the data is downloaded. You can see the cd DDoS and unless we have this thing, so we'll run Python. It is shown anything in that part. This Python main. Okay, Python main.py. So here you can see that we have to provide the target IP address to perform the attack. And in the background, let me just restart this particular capture, so you will see a very fresh start. Okay, now I will provide the target IP and any fake, so we'll go. I'm spoofing some fake IP address also, that will help. And enter the port number, on which port number, that is on which service you want to attack. So I am attacking on website port number, that is HTTP 80. So in the background you can see, I think it's just got confused. This much packet it is generated, and here you cannot see any kind of acknowledgement actually. Only I have sent SYN packet on 80 port number from different connections. So this machine is not given any kind of response to me. This particular machine didn't given any kind of response because this is a target IP which I am not targeting. So that's how the DOS attack is actually working. Here you can see only sending. There is a no reply is coming. Getting it? So that is the part of DOS attack that we can do in a single system. We have different tools are available that we can use. This is a 2 example that I showed you. Okay. Anybody have any doubt or question is there? Do let me know for this part. Later I will explain you how this tool is working, what is GitHub is, and how we are using maybe. So don't worry about that particular part. That how this thing copy paste how the thing is work. Don't worry. Just understand if your concept that you have asked. Okay. All good till here? Yeah. Okay, so let's jump to the continuation topic that we are discussing yesterday. So anybody have learned the different layers of protocols that we have covered on our SI layer? What are the protocols we have on different layers? Owen? Okay, please. If you remember any name of the protocols. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, correct. That is correct. Yes. Okay, you got a little bit idea. Okay, let's go in a depth one by one. So the first that we have the maximum protocols that is running on application there. But before understanding the what are the different protocols is there, first understand what is actually a protocol is. You can say it's a set of rules we use to formalize that how the networking system or the data flow in a network will work. Correct, because we have different kind of network flow is available. It can be a wired or it can be a wireless communication. So when we are using different applications, how they can transfer data from different layer to different layer. So that's the some kind of rules we have to follow. That rules are defined, and that particular set we call as a protocol. Now they are maybe communicating with some kind of port numbers, or you can say as a protocol ports. So total we have that we call as a num plate. So it's from 0, not even 0, let's go with the 1 to 65,535 actually. This is a total port we have in system or in network. So every system have these port numbers are available, even in your mobiles, your laptops, computer, everywhere where the computer systems or network is connected. Now what actually is the port is all about, if you talk about, so port is, you can say it's a kind of portal through which we can access some service. Services, talking about just like we have HTTP, or you have told that HTTPS. So these are the predefined actually ports are there, 80 and 443, through which you are accessing. So let me give one cheat sheet for that. You can just go through later to remember some of the port, because it is helpful to identify the vulnerability in a system also. So port number cheat sheet you will get. We have total 65, so we cannot able to remember all the ports at the same time, but you will get a little idea about how which port numbers are working. Here you can see. So these are the some very famous, or you can say on a daily basis, protocols are working in the background. FTP you have told, okay. Telnet you can see you have a little bit research. SMTP, DNS, DSCP is there. Then you can go to the HTTP is there. Okay, and if you go to later 443, so is there HTTP over SSL certificate. Okay, some of the games maybe if anybody is playing, or any computer laptops games anybody is playing. You can see World of Craft is there, Blaster is there. Okay, then we have some of the Call of Duty, maybe you know the game is famous one. Then we have some malicious that will have back office. So these are the malwares which is working. Okay, so these are the different port numbers are reserved for a specific area. Proxies are there, that thing. So you can go through later for more information. We don't have to remember all the port numbers, but very common port numbers are required to know. Okay, let me provide here. Okay, both the definition is clear. Port protocol is the way how the thing is working. And if you want to research or want to learn any protocol kind of a bible, so this is maintained by IEEE, it's an organization, and you can search. How you can go to Google and you can search anything with a protocol. You can just type the protocol HTTP, and then you can type IETF, that is a International Engineer Task Force. So here you will get sorry, not international, it's Internet Engineer Task Force. This is the organization who is actually maintaining all these network protocols and the new protocols which are coming, versions and research part in computer networks. It's a body of the IEEE organization. So there you will see from the start of the HTTP, when first it was introduced around 1999, something like that. The Internet Society have the copyright of HTTP protocol, and then the first version is introduced there. So maybe you can type HTTP and RFC, or you can type HTTP ITF as a Google. You will get all the things. Now here you can see table of content, introduction, purpose, overall overview, what are the versions is released. So the latest is we have 1.3, we are using HTTP version, and where we are using what kind of access, header, everything is given here in a detailed list. So if any kind of new modification comes, anything you can read about it from here. It's like a bible of every protocol that you are using in network. Even your Wi-Fi protocols, their different range, this is all written here, everything you will get it. Okay, so that's the main information you will get. Or in some blogs you will get little their customized information, but this is like pure we have. Okay, so you can search like by ITF or maybe the RFC. RFC is some code for that particular protocol which has introduced. Now let's jump main target, that is this is the thing. So it will be like a very longer session. This will be coming to the application layer. So maximum softwares are working on application layer directly, through which we are interacting. So let's jump with the HTTP and HTTPS protocol. The port number is 80 and 440. It is like a by default, it is reserved for this protocol. How? So it's a website as well. Let me showcase you here. Let me stop this thing, and if I start in system CTL, okay, so I started the web server. Web server, it is a particular web portal through which we can host a website. So I just started this thing, and if you want to see the status, so you can see it is running. Now if I go to the browser, and there if I type localhost, so you can see how one web page will come that will showcase that the website is running on that particular port number 808. There you can see this is a by default page for Apache. And maybe you have seen some of the websites are hosted maximum like out of 100, 50 to 60% websites are running on Apache server, because it's an open source and very good web server to host the websites publicly. Okay, so this is the running on localhost actually on 8040 port number. Okay, that is the thing we have got. Now if I just stop the service, there if I go here you can see we have a stop option, stopping it. Now if I open again here on localhost and enter, you will see okay, it is still running. I think some other packet is also running, and that's right. So that is how this thing works. That is not a problem. Is only understanding a concept. Here you can see, you cannot see any kind of HTTP and something like that, but if I copy, you will get idea, like it's running on the, this is how it look like, HTTP protocol. I didn't enable any kind of SSL certificate. Okay, that is also we will talk it. So I think you already have gone through. So it's a hypertext protocol. What does it means? It means like the data which is stored on the website, that will be display on the client browser. That is the process, is what we call the HTTP, that is hypertext transfer protocol. And if you require a security layer, so we go with HTTP with SSL. Now SSL is particularly we have, so this is how it look like. Here you can see, even our meeting results, so you can see HTTPS, and if you click here, you can see the connection showing secure connection. Okay, so there is lots of companies, they are providing the SSL certificate. Anybody have heard about any kind of hosting website or hosting service company through which we can buy some domains, or we can create a website, anything that kind of ads? Anybody have gone through it? Yeah, Amazon is there, GoDaddy, if you heard about it, HostGator or Hostingers are there. These are the service providers. They will provide you the domain name, that you can buy domain name, that is your website name, and then you can customize or create your own website if you want to start your own business or your own personal portfolio based website also. So there we are using SSL certificate. That's why it is showing HTTP. So if I go there, you can click on this particular connection secure, even if you are using Safari, and then you can go to more option. There you can see we can view the certificate, that is the SSL certificate details. So this is the SSL certificate provider, from which country, issue by, till what date it will be validated, and rest all the cryptography keys, that is we use concept of hashing function that we have discussed, and some algorithm. So here we are using elliptic curve algorithm, that is a combination of physics elliptic curve concept. So on that behalf of it is created a 256-bit key encryption. This is how it look like. So it's very lots of things. I'll just go within a small approach what we call the SSL certificate is, and who is providing. So this is the detail of the company, Baltimore from the Cyber Trust. It's a company which is providing this SSL certificate. So you can buy SSL certificates from third party. Even you can create your own certificate, but it is like self-signed. It is not that much trustable, because we have to work on more security things to secure and enhance the SSL certificate feature. Okay, so you can see this kind of certificate details of any website you are opening on a browser. Okay, so that is the HTTP with SSL certificates. Then comes the next very common, we have DNS. It stands for domain name system, and protocol port number is working on 53. So what it will do, it converts IP address to domain name, that is like anything you can use. So if you have seen here, if I just ping google.com. Okay, so here you can see we got the IP addresses. This is the IP address. So it is converting IP address to google.com. That's the small one task. We have multiple things learning in DNS, but this is right now for a small purpose. Okay, everybody understand this command, what is ping and why I am doing this ping into the system? Anybody is there who don't understand this particular part? Let me know. What actually it is, it's a small utility that we use to check the internet connectivity or the network connectivity. Even if you don't have the internet connectivity and I am working on a local system, so I will try to check to ping from my system to that target system IP address, that we are connecting and we are in the same network. If you got a reply, that means we are in the same network and we are able to communicate and transfer data. Got it? So that's why we use ping to troubleshoot or check that we are connected to a specific website or to specific IP address or to specific network combination. Correct. So if I ask anybody that what is your IP address, you can search on Google and you can provide it. Correct. But if I am trying to ping you directly with that particular IP, so it is not possible. It will not give any response because we are connected on a two different network. So to connectivity, we require this testing purpose, what we call the ping. Okay. So whenever you ping any domain name, that is a website, you will get a response through an IP address, because in the background, IP address is working on network. Correct? That is the thing is there. Then somebody have told about the FTP. It's working on 20 and 21. So it's like a client and server. So it's simply used for file transfer protocol. That means we are sharing something from one platform to another platform, or kind of that thing. Okay, practically I will showcase you later. SSH, it's work on secure shell. So you can take a remotely any machine access through command line. It source con 22. So here you can see. Now let me start the system. CTL start SSH. Okay, so the SSH is connected. Now I will go to my command prompt. CMD, and here I will just use SSH. Kali is the username of my system, and then the target IP. So let's see if it is in the same network, we can able to get the connection, and if it is not, so we cannot get the connection. Okay, let me first check that it is able to ping or not, then only we can connect it. See, so it is not able to ping, it is giving a request timeout, the packet is resolving not. So what I will do, I will open in the same network. Let me just go to Windows 7, network net. Let me start this mission. So it's a older Windows 7 is, this is a Windows 7. Yeah. IP config. They are getting the same IP address actually. This is not a good thing. Okay, let me just close. Let's go to the, this is a server, here this is a data machine. Power on. And let me open this machine. Power on. So here I am running two machines parallelly. So IP config. Oh great, we have got the IP addresses 153.131, and here we use Kali machine. Okay, so here I will start the service of Kali machine, that is system CTL start SSH service. It is started. Now I go to Windows 7 and let me just increase the font size. Properties, font is like something 10 by 8. Font is increased. Okay, I think now it is little bit good. So here what I gonna do, I will type here SSH Kali is the target system @ and then here I need to check the IP address. So it will be IP space DDR. So the IP address is 153.129. Okay, so it will be like 192 SSH Kali @ 192 168 153 129. No, it's a 120. There is a problem with this also. No problems there. Let me open in my localhost. 192 168 153 129. Okay, it is pinging. I will showcase it here. Okay, so it will be SSH Kali @ the IP address 129. This is the command that we're going to use. Okay, SSH space whatever the username of the machine is and @ then target IP and hit enter. It will ask for a one confirmation, so you will type yes and then it will ask the password for the machine. So it's a password is Kali. Then you can see I got the access. Now this is the terminal which I am using, but through my main Windows system also I can access it from here. So I will just switch to sudo lc Kali and I am in the root console. Here you can see same thing. Now if you can type anything here, you can get the all access, but this is only a command line access. This will be only a command line. You cannot get any graphical access. So SSH protocol work like this way. It's a secure connection because here you can see it is asking one confirmation and exchange of cryptography, that is a hash key. So this is the algorithm we're going to using to secure the communication. So whatever the data and the terms transfer, it will be in the secure method. Nobody can directly decrypt the data, something like that. So that is what we call the SSH, or its a full form is secure shell. That is a particular terminal you can access remotely or something like that. Okay, so that's how this thing is in actually work. Any question anybody have in this part, do let me know. Anyone have? All good till here? Okay, we have lots of protocols to work on. So for today you have to study only this 5 for now: SSH, FTP, DNS and HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, I will explain later more protocols, but tomorrow we'll go one by one. So there is a one more important task that I will showcase you. Remember, anybody have done little bit research on the IP loggers for location tracking or something like that? Anybody have research on this part? If anybody got the time. Anyone? No one? Okay, so the concept that we're going to use, let me showcase you then. Okay, so provide this thing. Yeah, please ask. No? Benjamin, your voice is very low actually, so we can hear but very low. We can hear. Yeah, it's good. Yes. Definitely. But where is my IP will showcase you your ISP or the internet service provider IP address. But let's suppose I want to see, so I cannot able to search where. If I see where is my IP or what is my IP, So it will showcase my IP location, correct? But I want to check that what is your IP address is, your what is your public IP address is, because I am not going to your place, then I will search, correct, or access that network. So we need to require some kind of that thing. So that's the concept is called the IP logger. Yeah, you can craft in emails. Whenever somebody can click on that link, you will get the access. So here I will showcase you one example how we can craft as a hacker to give information. Let's open Amazon website. I think anything anybody is preparing for the buy. Anybody is looking for iPhone 40? No one? Okay, so there I think it's .com IP phones. Let's go with an IP. Well, IP phones. So here you can see we have these are the products is available. iPhone 12, 13 Pro Max is there, something like that. Okay, 14 is not yet installed, launch. So we'll go with a phone 13, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's a renew product. No? Okay, not a problem here. Just I'm showing you the detail that how we just explore something which is coming. So we create some kind of predefined or correlated particular ads according to that will do. We have seen here. This is a Pro Max we have. So it is around like $1,300 phone view, and it is showing it's a renew. So only 100 is there. So I will not showcase you that it is a renew. What I'm gonna do, I will just copy the URL link. I will go, there is a website called Grabify IP logger, and I will create a short URL here. I just simply paste it, then create a URL. Okay, now I will do a little bit customization. So instead of Grabify, I will ask for the Fortnite is there, Atmosphere is there. Okay, I'm sharing some pic to you. Okay, it will be like in the JPG format. Path, you can say I'm inviting you, something like that. And I will just copy the link. Now I am saying that I am inviting you to see this particular picture. So I will say that these are the some images we have taken for the practical task we're gonna do. So you need to just open this thing and you can create an account, something like that. So anybody can open this in a particular link. It will redirect to this particular site. Let me know that it is redirecting or not. You can check that link. This, yeah, we can use it, no problem is there. Anybody open the same link? Let me know. Okay, nothing to do. That's the only task. So you can see it's very simple how it is redirected. Okay, and you cannot get any kind of malicious stuff or malicious alert, like it's showing is a screen share pic, some invitation is there, and then the image name, correct? So here when you go, I will just refresh this page particular. So there I can see only one person have opened it. So there you can get in some information. So this is the IP you have. This is your mobile phone that you use, in which you are running iOS 15 Apple iPhone. This much information you will get it. And this is your IP address you have got. It's a IP version 4 conversation. So that's how I can grab your information remotely, without reaching, without sending any kind of malicious packet. I just simply craft this particular link to any image, PDF file or HTML page, that is a website page. You can just click and it will redirect to your main target, and simply we do this kind of steps to get a location or to get your original IP address location. So through that you can get all the information easily. Okay, so that's how we can do the particular part. Now in this link, this is the original link it was that I have recreated. Screen share pic, invite code is there, and then the thing. So in this, what is the tracker code is, this is the tracker code actually. Somebody is little bit aware about this link, so they will think like this is just a simple invite link and this is some image we have, but when we open it is redirected to this, as well as we got the location or the IP address information till here. Okay, so that's how we can find the IP address easily of any, without giving any kind of malicious software to install or nothing like that. So that much easy it is to work on. Yeah, please. Yeah, that thing only I know that this is a tracker link. If anybody first time seeing this link, they will not able to identify. Or one more thing we can do, even we can use this thing as a short link. If you have seen some promotion mails or some promotional emails coming, so they mainly use something like bit.ly is there, or there will be some URL shortener option is also available. So even I can hide that thing, and like this is the one we use, like lots of marketing teams and promotional ads are using. Now what I gonna do here is that I will just create a one link, and let me just paste that particular link here. Why it is not here? Okay, now if I create, okay, so it look like in this way, BTY something like that. Okay, if I just copy simply, this is a link, and now it will come like this way, just this thing as a ad or some promotions we are doing. So when you click here, it will open. So if I go to my Kali machine, and here I will just open in browser, so it will redirect to the Amazon website. I'm just creating a some kind of promotional, like 50% discount on iPhone 13 before launch of iPhone 14. So lots of people are ready to buy, because we are getting just in a half price, correct, like this way. So it will redirecting to this particular part. So nobody got doubt on that concept, that is something malicious is there or not. Okay, so that's the way we can we use specifically to redirection. See, that's how. And if I just reload this thing here, so whenever whobody clicking on that website or that link, the IP location I will get it. Here you can see. So this is, I think, yeah, here this is the my IP location I got it. This is my, we can get that is location. Here you can see this is my internet service provider detail. Airtel broadband connection is made. So that's how you can see I'm using a virtual machine, in which I'm running the Kali Linux. So it is a platform we call Linux operating system platform. Okay, so that's how we can grab information and all the universal time. Yeah, now what I gonna do, I will just use this and then I will do the who is a lookup option is there. No, and then I will go there and I will paste that particular IP address, and here it will showcase that which location this IP is in running. So it is showing me the location, it is this particular platform, something like that location. Not the exact location we will get, because to get an exact location I required a GPS coordinates, correct. So for getting that thing we have to build some inbuilt software that will give you information about your GPS location or your Google Map location, that thing. But through IP address I can get reach till here. It's like one area you will get a particular part. In India this is a city, that much information I got it. Now to go more precise location, then I think here you can see this is the GPS location also where they are given. So if I search with these coordinates, they are giving something like that. If I open in map, so this is like main city location they are given. Okay, so if I just scroll out, this is the city where I am currently living, but this is not the exact home location actually. So let me just zoom out it a little bit. Now if I go from my location, it is like around this is a headquarter of my the service provider. So if I go from direction, you will get like location is something from my home location. It is like 10 or 20 kilometer. No. Okay, just a second. This is my another city. Let me go to my GPS location. So I allow, so Google Map will give the detail. So this is my current location. Okay, and this is this service provider office, head office. So around like 24-25 kilometer is a distance. Currently I am living here right now from where I am taking the class, and this is the service provider. I tell you that this is Airtel is a service provider company which is providing the IP address to me. There you can see it's a Indian Bangalore Bharti Airtel Limited. So that's the IP location. Okay, so that's all. We can get a little by area information, but not exactly, because to get exact location I need to build some more customized softwares that will give a real-time GPS location access, just like we tracking someone, that thing. Yeah, now questions please. Yeah, definitely. Let's suppose if I go to main, this is the site we have got it. Okay, let me hide the bots. So let me refresh it. After clicking anybody link, we will get their public IP address, just like we have found our friend. So he is using, this is the one, I think, iPhone. So iPhone location is something like that. So what I have done, I just copy this particular IP address, copy, then I go to the website called whoislookup.domain.tools, and I just paste here to give the checking the IP address information. It's a IP address information I'm doing, and it is a genuine, nothing to be worried about it. So I got the particular part that he using the AT&T mobile limited service provider, correct? If I'm wrong, let me know. And that is correct, thank you. So now the address I will get it from the company location, like something is like this thing, particular platform basis, not the location information. So that now the city, you can see it's Redmond, we have postal code, this much I got it. Okay, so now to get more accurate location of the friend, we need to do some more extra effort for that part. So this much I can reach it. If I search with the city name of that thing, it will be the nearby location, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so that's how you can get it, like information and the other details. So this is a this thing is actually, it's kind of hiding one URL in another URL, that we call as a IP logger concept is all about. So I can take any kind of product or any kind of promotional mail or images. Let's suppose Christmas is coming around 25 December, but I started some campaign to collect some money to celebration or something like that. Okay, so what I will do, I will create some promotional images or some kind of gift kind of options. Okay, so if I go there and I can just give that particular invite option, Christmas tree is there or something, we are doing a decoration part, of course. So you can see some trees, if you are going with the big trees, they are a little bit costly. Comparing with $10, we are getting around $100-$200 combination is with a this much thing. So everybody is happy to buy because it's a main festival of Christian, correct? So I can selling this thing in just $5. Okay, so anybody is happy to buy. So I'm just copy this link and create a short URL link which is having a tracking code also inbuilt. So then I will try to send that thing to promote in my locations and that thing. So through that I can grab the public IP address there. So that's how this whole concept is actually working in this part. And even if anybody got doubt like this is not the official Amazon link is or something like that, so I can customize this particular link on this. This is actually a logger link is there, but I can customize the domain from here, like which domain you want to send. Like we have different domain options are available as in the free option, like private peak is there, we have this thing, pet picker is there, some location dating based kind of website I can build. Somebody's good in IT or gaming, you can get that image share, something like that thing. So I can recreate this particular domain, so anybody not get any kind of confusion or no trust issue that should I open this link or not, or there will be some kind of scam or fraud is going on. Okay, so that's how the whole concept is actually working in this part. Yeah, please. Now any question or query? Okay, no one. So you can try, I will provide you the link of this. You can try to send to some your friends to just click, and then you can try to do the practical things on this part. Yeah, it will help you to get more details. If you want to build a small URL, then you can use this bit.ly.com is one, or you can just search URL shortener. If it is a very big link, you can use it. And where you can identify the domain information, so this is the IP address, who is lookup, we can say for IP address location. So this is the thing we can combine, and we can reach at city level, at least I can say it at the city level, not the exact location, because through IP address you will not get the exact location, as we have to enable GPS location also, that is geo positioning searching system is there through that one. So try to do practical things in this part. If you got time, you can just do with your friends, because there is nothing to be worried about it. No system will got hacked. It's a very simple things. Even if you talk about Google Analytics, they are also using this concept in the as a tracker in the AdSense, because Google is earning the money through AdSense. Okay, Google search is a free service. Okay, so some website when you are going to visit, they will have some trackers are available. So if I showcase you, there you can see it's advertising ad is tracking. So Amazon is able to provide me some suggestions as per my recent research what the product I have done. So according to that, it is giving me some research part. If I go to my local Indian website, there you can see this is suggestion, it will come as per my previous visit and some interest. Here you can see this kind of option, inspired by your browsing history. So if I click, like I am searching for some airports in the last few days, so it giving me some suggestions like this, some of the samples or something like I can buy. So this thing is how they are collecting. This is what we call the data analytics part. So as per my browser history behavior, they are giving me the response, and at the same basis Google is also using their custom ads also, and they have some trackers. I think there you can see Google tag manager is the main tracker. They're using the site analytics called Beacon and Google Analytics. So these are the trackers actually give me my history options, my search information to the main owner, so that they can recustomize and provide me the relevant ads according to that. So marketing also use this kind of platform easy way. We don't know, but they are using it. They are playing with our own privacy. Getting the idea? That's how the Google and the companies are working, and then they are making money according to that. Okay, anybody have any question, query? It's yeah, definitely, yeah. No, they will not use in a DDoS attack. They will use in a social engineering attack. What they are going to do? Let's suppose you are planning to buy a new MacBook Pro. You can go with M1 or M2 is coming with a Pro. So you are searching on a website or you are searching on a Google that should I go into Mac or should I go into the Windows new gaming laptop. Okay, what are the features are there, what is the performance is there. Okay, that thing you are searching on Google. So Google got tracker to get analysis that this person is interested on this particular product, but maybe there is no budget. So Google, what they will do, it provides some kind of loans or EMI options in credit cards that you can buy with this kind of offers when you are visiting some another website. That's how the marketing is actually work, to promote, to see the same kind of ads in a relevant area. If you are visiting some third party website, so your mindset will be like, this is a highlighted product, this become a famous. They are playing with our own minds. That is how the marketing is working. Now the same concept is hacker is also using to analyze your profile or to analyze your some social media website, and in analyzing on this kind of trackers, he or she also got the idea that you are interested in buying a laptop or looking for a laptop. So what they will do, they will just create a fake page. They will create a phishing page in which they have some 30% off on the MacBook M2 Pro. So yeah, that will become easy. Okay, let's suppose here when you go to official site, it is showing that it is around 2200 top model you are getting. But at the same time, if I go here and some ad you have seen, okay, and by mistakenly if you have click on that particular part, so it will redirect to the phishing page of the Apple. Okay, so it is showing around like 30% is like 23, so 373s are okay, something like around it will comes to $750 product. So you will saving up to $500 USD. So it will be easy to buy from here, that particular ad page that it is created. And this is the part where people got compromised, because we are playing with your emotions. Okay, everybody is happy to save money if they are particular area to buy. So we got compromised here because the website that it is created, it's a fake one. Through that it will redirect to fake one page, and then you can log into your Apple ID here, Apple ID, to see some more discount, maybe you can get it or not. So what I will do, I will create a one more login. Before login page, I will create a one new thing that when you log in with the Apple ID into order, you will get more 5% extra discount. This kind of steps that we will create. So what actually happened? To log in, you will happy to log in because the same product you are getting in up to 1600 after 5% or 10% more discount. So you will directly log in, and you see that now after login it will redirect to original website, and then you got confused like what actually happened. But in the background, what happened, your user credentials is already reached to hacker in simple plain text format, your ID number and your password. Even the hacker don't require to crack that thing. So that's how this thing become vulnerable in real time. Okay, so this is what we call the social engineering attack and phishing attack, scam page. That's the two combination we have. DOS attack is only one attack. We have multiple attacks combination. So that's how the trackers and AdSense we use to manipulate people. We are playing with the human emotions. Anybody is need something and they don't have the budget, so we will offer them as a offer like 50% discount, 60% discount. So people got excited, like this thing I'm getting from this website in a very low price, why not I will buy this thing. They will not verify the website, they will not verify the authenticity, the reviews, the feedback, and they just go directly log in, provide the credit card or debit card information, and as a hacker I will get all the information in a very easy way. That's how the things is work. Okay, so this is the whole scenario. Talking about the phishing page, don't worry about that thing, how to create this page, how you can do this. I will explain you tomorrow in the class that how we can create and perform this thing. we will create one fake Facebook page. Then we will try to log in to get all the username and password in a very simple plain text format. We don't have to even perform the password attack to crack the password. Okay, so that's the concept we have. Yes, now please ask any other question you have regarding this thing or any other part. Let me know. Yes, it's definitely. Yes, right. Pages. Hmm. Yeah, that is the way how hackers are actually working. Now, as a defender, you have to analyze the URL that is coming to your company, because you have to protect your organization. Your as a responsibility, you have to process that what kind of URL links is coming, what are the traffic is coming from different IP location. So you have to do the filtration part on URLs and the IP address. You don't have to create this stuff. We are thinking first. We have to think about as a hacker how we can compromise. But in company or in the organization, when you are doing job, you have to think about as a defender how we can stop these activities. What will be the process to analyze or identify the fake links and scam, we can say. That is your part of job that you have to do. So how you can identify that this is a URL is created. So you also have to be think, you also have to be become first as a hacker, that what will be the mindset of that particular part. Then you can come to as a defender to secure that thing. So I'm just telling you the both the side of the story, that how hackers are doing this thing. Then in later we're going to discuss that how we can secure and how we can protect that thing. So that is a part of job role is that you are doing here. Okay, we have some tools are available. We have some techniques that you can use for a small part of game. So if you want to identify the phishing page or something like that, you can just play one game for today if you have a little bit time. Jigsaw. So you can try with this particular part. This is a one Google phishing quiz is there. You can just provide the mail ID and just check to identify that the mail is original or fake, something like that. So that will help you to identify how you are playing as a job responsibility in an organization, as a security engineer, as a security expert or information security analyst or cyber security analyst or associate, something like that. Try this thing to play and see what the information you have to identify if anybody given you a mail, how you can categorize it is a fake mail or it is a legitimate mail. That one thing you can do. And to understand the power of social engineering, you can just go to the Google. I know in the YouTube you can just search with the what we call as a social engineering attacks, hacking techniques. You will get like this thing. You can see this one of my favorite video. You can go through that how this particular girl manipulate to get the bank account information and change it. Okay, So that thing also you can check out it as a reference to identify, to understand how hackers are getting more smarter. So as a security engineer, we also think about as a hacker, then only we can do the securing part. Okay, so there you can see the social engineering hacking concept, or you can say not concept, that is a technique actually, that thing you can do. So this two part, try to do, perform, understand. Your side is good, you are doing right path, so that the thing is that we have to perform. Of course, in the upcoming days, I will showcase you that how we are doing for filtering. Filtering is done by the firewalls in industry. So how this thing work, how we can do in a practically, that I will showcase you in the upcoming training part. We will set up the lab, then we're gonna do it. Okay, so don't worry about that part. Just follow the process. And in that particular part, any kind of question comes, you have options. WhatsApp, you can ping me. Apart from that, any other question? I think you got the idea. Okay, what is the part of role that we have to do? Anybody have any question regarding this part? Let me know. Yeah, that's why I given you this thing. This is the part you can get a case study. When you play this game, you will get a case study, that how you're protecting, that how you can filter that this is a legitimate mail, or something wrong mail is coming into your organization. Let's suppose if I just showcase the first mail. So if I get my name and my mail ID, okay, I started. So you are working in some organization, there will be some partner like Luke, John and Jason. So he sent me some department visit. So what will be your action of event? You can directly go open the document, or you can see something to analysis before clicking. How you can identify or give that this is a phishing mail or it's a legitimate mail. Okay, so that kind of case study you can see. I will provide one more or two case studies of different attacks of social engineering in the WhatsApp group. So later you can go through to read that news or read that process part of role in the organization, what we do in a real time. Okay, and I will give you one more case study in the later on. That's in a whole malware analysis, that some of my employee got one promotional mail, but in that promotional mail they have attached one malware, and when we download, so it will just capture my screen record or give my information to the hacker. So till there, how we can do the tracking, and that all part we're gonna do in a practical one session that will be in the malware analysis topic. Okay, but before reaching that thing, we have to build the core steps. So try to learn this about thing and the social engineering approach. What is actually social engineering thing is. Okay, then we're gonna do. Okay, yeah, you can try this thing. You will get a little more broader idea. So that thing you can just check once. Yeah. Any other question anybody have? Let me know. Right. Yes. For that we have to enable the network protection, secure the network infrastructure, secure the endpoint devices, routers. Then we have to secure all the softwares. We can use antivirus softwares to build. We have to enable the two-factor authentication or single sign-on authentication to enable the password policies. We have to restrict the role-based access to every employee don't have the full access of resources in the company. Very limited people we have, because we cannot trust every people that somebody new is coming to join in a company, and that person also have the full access of resources or infra part, so easily they can release some internal project information. So this kind of roadmaps we actually build to secure that thing. It's not a one part of a role or one tool that we can handle it. We have multiple layers. What we call as a defense in depth concept is there, where we secure physical, then hardware, then we go infrastructure, then we go the network topology, then we go the human HR and the managerial level security, then we go to software and the endpoint customer security. Like these are the different layers we have to provide as an answer if anybody asks in the job interview that thing. Okay, So then they go little bit more technical. So they will ask that what kind of tools you're gonna use, what are the softwares you will recommend for a company, if it is in a startup company or it is non-technical IT company. Let's suppose they are in a medical sector, they are in pharmacy sector, or maybe they are in finance or automobile sector. So this kind of case studies, so right now we are not at that position to give 100% answer, because I have not covered all the perspective. We just started in cybersecurity that these are the things we need to build in that thing. So you cannot give one tool as an answer. We have to give the full explanation from start to the end. So that's the thing I can recommend right now. Maybe after 1 or 2 weeks when we learn something new, then you'll be happy to add something new in your answer, what you are preparing for the same question that you asked. Okay, so that's the thing is there. Yeah, please. Yeah, sure, no problem is that we can correct, but maybe I think it will be morning time if you are available, like to tomorrow's morning time, so we can connect. Yeah, the yeah, you can just you can just send ping into the WhatsApp when you are free, in the when you woke up. I think so we can connect. Not issues there in that part. I will give some more answer in the terms of the job responsibilities that you are going for the interview part. No issues there. Yeah, yeah. Any other question others persons have, let me know. Like it's a little bit advanced part we are discussed, but not worry that we will reach at that point also in 1 month after completion of the training part that we are going. So no worry, you can try to do practice this stuff, then we will move to next level. Okay, so yeah, anybody have any other question, queries, let me know. No one? I think it's okay. No problem is that. Take time to adjust, digest this thing, then we'll move to further. Okay, no problem. Take part. So we'll connect tomorrow same time, and yes, we'll connect tomorrow same time. Please go through it. Any kind of question comes, you can ping me on WhatsApp. No problem is there. Okay, guys. Thanks for the time. Have a good day. Thank you.